Hey there Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video. Now today's video is going to be all about the recent images of the vintage collection figures and card backs that have been recently shared in the last 24 hours actually on all the various social media channels. I'm sure you've seen them already, but I just wanted to kind of give you my reaction to them and also to find out your thoughts. So after this video, or while you're watching it, do let me know in the comment section below what you think of them. I'll be interested to know, and also hit that like button to get this video out to a wider audience. So as most of you watching this video will know, we first got to see what all the new figures look like in my review of the Luke Skywalker Yavin figure. Basically all of those figures were on the back of the card. So if you watched that video, obviously you would have seen them already, but we do now have close-up images of the figures and more importantly the card backs. So what do I think? Well, first off, let's talk about Poe Dameron. So we have known for a while that we were actually getting this figure. He's a repack of the Black Series version, but with the new photo real tech. However, when we first saw the promo shot of this figure, he was on like a blue background, and that tends to be sort of the colour that they use for the behind the figure and the name pill. And of course, he was also rumoured to be on a Force Awakens card. So to me, I reckon what they've done is they've just whacked him on the Rise of Skywalker card as like a filler figure. Just to sort of bulk out the amount of figures for the new film and bulk out the wave, basically. They've kind of got rid of the 5POA line, apparently the movie line, which we have discussed in previous videos. And I just think, obviously, to get figures out for this film, they're saying that this Poe Dameron is from the Rise of Skywalker, which is a bit weird because obviously in all the shots that we've seen in the trailer, he hasn't actually worn that X-Wing outfit, so we'll just have to wait and see if he does actually wear that outfit in the film. Now, if I'm honest as well, the card back doesn't do a lot for me. It looks kind of photoshopped, but I don't want to be too critical as I only have this image to go by, and obviously I'll be able to judge a bit more when I have them in hand. But what I did find interesting is that behind Poe, you'll see his new X-Wing with the orange detail. So this will be interesting to see what it looks like in the film. So I believe that there is a Hot Wheels image going around. It's like one of the little die-cast models that you can get. And that X-Wing is completely different to the one he had in the other films. So it is like a more of a white colour with a big orange flash. And that is the one that you can see behind him in that image. So that'll be interesting to see what that looks like in the film. Next up, we have the figure that I'm probably most looking forward to from the wave, even though I don't have any idea of her role in the film. And that is, of course, Zorii Bliss. So to me, this looks like a very nice figure indeed, and the card back looks pretty decent, albeit again possibly a little bit photoshopped. I don't know, it just seems that the images for all of these card backs looks very bright and kind of has like a high definition to it. It's pretty hard to explain, but I think you know what I mean. If you look at those images there, they just look really sort of, I don't know, just like high definition. I can't really describe it any other way. They just look really sort of detailed, whereas we're kind of used, for vintage cards, we're kind of used to having them a bit more grainy and a bit more sort of straight from the film. These look like real production photos, if you know what I mean. Rey looks pretty good, all in white. A little bit disappointed they chose to use the same orange for her as the Force Awakens card. These card backs, they look pretty similar to me. Having them on the wall together, they're going to look very similar indeed, but obviously she does have kind of a different outfit. It's kind of the same, isn't it, but white, let's face it. But who knows, again, I don't want to grumble too much. Let's just wait until we get them in hand and we can see what they really look like. Next, we have the Sith Jet Trooper. So no sign of the actual Sith Trooper like we got in the 6-inch Black Series line. This is completely different. It's a Sith Jet Trooper, but it's obviously the same crimson red colour and looks pretty awesome to me. One to army build, I'm sure, so I'll probably be getting a few of those. We can also see in the image the Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. This is the Luke Skywalker came in the Jedi Destiny 3 pack. But obviously, as you can see, he's on that original vintage card back. Very pleased about that. It's the one they also used for the VOTC release too. So they're going to look awesome together on the wall. No sign of the Knights of Ren just yet, but be sure to follow me on Instagram and I'll no doubt share those images once they're doing the rounds. Anyway, that's just my opinion on these figures and card backs. It's good to know that we're getting some new figures. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I said, let me know what you think of the racetrack design and the logo for the Rise of Skywalker. Be interested to know your thoughts. Thank you very much for this video. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and we shall catch you on the next one.